Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday, August 26th. How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing great. I know, miss me? I miss me. Shit, I hope you guys do too. I know it's been a minute, and there's a couple reasons why I've been lagging. One of it has to do with work mainly, and the other one, honestly, guys, my phone's kind of fucked up. I think my my LCD on my screen is all fucked up, all figgity fucked, and anytime I tap onto it, it just likes to open up a world of imagination, aka Willy Wonka up on his ass. But anyways, it's a great way to start the episode, right, guys? So welcome back to another episode of Around the Loop, episode 20. Isn't that crazy? 20 episodes we have made it this far, or I made it this far. It's nuts. Couldn't believe it. 20 episodes later, but here we go, guys. So on today's episode, we're gonna talk about a couple things, guys. Keep it back up to the rhythm, keep it up to the groove, and well, if you've noticed the title, it says episode 20, Feliz cumpleaños. For all my folks around the world that doesn't know what that means, Feliz means happy. Cumpleaños. Cumple is like to complete, and años is years. So complete year, happy birthday. It's just the way we do it. So for the folks out in the world, want to learn a new word or a new way to say happy birthday in Spanish, well, feliz cumpleaños. So feliz cumpleaños for three specific men that I have met in my life. And I have a special birthday message to each and one of these individuals. So look no further more. We're gonna start out with my homie Kylie. So happy birthday, happy belated birthday, guys. So all these folks that I'm gonna mention their birthdays have already passed, but happy birthday, guys. You guys deserve a happy birthday, and the world should know about you guys. So starting off with the homie Kylie. Happy birthday, bud. You turned 31. God bless you with a year of greatness, and I wish you nothing but the best. I wish that you and hope that you accomplish everything and anything you want to do before you turn 32. I wish you many more years of happiness, bud, because you deserve it. You're a great friend. And for all the folks in the world that don't know it, Kylie, you're a great friend, bud. A super down-to-earth person. He will always have your back. Reliable. And also just an overall good friend. Overall good man. So happy birthday. Happy 31st. And, we had a little opportunity on Friday. Last Friday. We had the chance to go out for dinner. Spend a little time and go wash the car and go out for dinner to Pan Asia. Hey, it's a shout out to that Pan Asia guy, the folk behind the stir fry, the man behind the stir fry grill. Lord, can he cook? Special shout out to that man. I hope you live long enough, man. Not in a rude way, but I hope you're here long enough so you're there to cater my wedding. Because man, can you whoop up a fucking stir fry plate that is so spicy? Ooh, so good. But anyways, more or less on that. So we went out for dinner, and got to treat my homie out for that. Well-deserved little dinner. Nothing crazy. We're not here living the luxury life and the glam and glitter. But, if you know your friends, you know your folks. For him, he likes food. So, hey, nothing wrong with that. We went out for dinner, which was great. And then rolling over to Jose. So, Jose, this man, special man in my life. I got to meet him. He's actually the homie Louie's father. And he welcomed with me. He welcomed me with open arms and a smile and a hug and everything, which I'll never forget. And I'm very thankful of it. I'm very thankful of all the times that we spent, all the little small conversation, chit chats, even the times that we played dominoes up in Utah. It meant the world to me. You just spending that little quality time meant the world. And I know how important you are to the family you have out here, and very important to your family, friends, and loved ones, and especially to Reina, to my love bug. Very, very important man in her life. And so for that, I thank you. I thank you for supporting her. I thank you for supporting your beloved family you have. Thank you for an amazing, outstanding family. You're doing great, and I wish you nothing but the best, sir. So thank you very much, and happy birthday, happy belated birthday as well. Now, final person I'm gonna roll into, my father, and this one's a little special. Happy birthday, pops, turning 54. It's I sit back and I think about it, guys. Some of you guys have the blessing to have your pops around, and for the folks that do, God bless you. And for the folks that don't, hey, your pops is looking up from above and wishes you nothing but the best. But to see my pops grow over the years, to see him age, it changes you as a person. And the older you get, the more mature you get, and you start realizing things. You start realizing that your pops is just another person like you and me. And sometimes you got to remind yourself that your parents are on this earth the first time, just like you. It's their first time. So happy birthday, Dad. If you get to hear this, thank you for everything. Muchas gracias por todo. For making me a strong-minded man, hard-working man, one that's dedicated to his craft. Ain't no time for bullshit, no time for games. Taught me how to be a businessman and to stand on business. You've taught me to always work hard, that nothing's free in this world. You taught me what it is, that there is no choice but to continue to strive forward for success, even when everything gets hard. Now, I know you're not really good with explaining and expressing how much we tell each other that we love each other. But we know, I know that we love each other every day. We don't get to say it a lot. I don't get to say it to you a lot. But I love you, Dad. And I wish you many, many more years, many, many more birthdays. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I hope you enjoyed your brunch and your dinner with your other, my siblings, your kids. It's a blessing, guys. So, happy birthday, Dad. I love you. And also, like I said, a lot of my episodes, actually all my episodes are unedited. They're raw. So you guys are listening to this on the spot, the real deal. You might even hear me tear up. And it's just the real thing. Because I'm a real person. I am. And enough about the emotional stuff, guys. But let's move forward to onward and forward and onward, right? Special thank you to Wellgreens Vista. Now, I usually don't start the episode like that, and hats off to you guys. For all my listeners out there, all my listeners out here in California, especially around Oceanside, Vista, Esco, San Marcos, even the LA area. If you're ever around in Vista, or you're ever just around another dispensary, you want to go check out a great dispenser with great service, go check out Walgreens. For me, my top pick was Walgreens Vista. Great dispensary, great service. Honestly, phenomenal service. They don't fucking roll their eyes at you. Like I mentioned, it off the charts. And not everybody particularly off the charts. I'm not throwing shade at y'all. You guys are great too, for the most part. Sometimes it's like customer service ain't all there. And I know it sounds bad to an extent that like, oh, it sounds like I'm bashing y'all. But it ain't fair that some individuals just kind of put a bad reputation on y'all's name. But Walgreens Vista though, hey, you guys are doing right. You guys are doing great. Honestly, phenomenal fucking shop, phenomenal service. Excuse my fucking Portuguese. But yeah, you guys are great. You guys deserve a shout out, and I am looking forward to working with you guys. And I would love to do an episode with you guys, to do an episode with your bud tenders, to do an episode with the owner. We all about business here, and we all about sharing the love and prosperity around the world, showing the message, sharing that message, guys. So let me talk a little bit about the Walgreens. If you guys get a chance, go check them out. And I'll talk about it a little bit more later on in the episode, guys. So you guys are going to wonder, what the fuck is Minister Delgado? And what is 2.18.18? What does that mean? So Minister Delgado is an interesting individual that I've met behind the mirror. The man behind the mirror. Man behind the mirror is me. Me, guys. Yeah, I'm actually an ordained minister. Believe it or not. Inspiration came from, I'm not going to drop names because I ain't trying to get fucking sued. But back when I was in the Corps, I had a group of friends. And homie was going to get married. But he needed a witness. And his half-brother became ordained. And he showed me the steps of how to become ordained. So shout out to him for showing me how to become ordained. And so I followed the process. And guys, if you're really serious about it, do it online. You can sign up online, do your course, do your process and everything. Take the course if you got to. Do your thing. For me, I've been ordained since February 18th of 2018, guys. And it's been a blessing. So if you guys would love for me to marry y'all, I also can do that. I can also give you a fresh haircut at the same time. For men, for women, if you want a fresh ass fucking fade, hit me up. I'll also marry you. Shit, we'll throw it in on a fucking podcast. Why don't we just make a live episode of your wedding with a fresh ass haircut as I'm doing this? We'll have the mics and everything, and it'd be fucking nuts. But it is true. I do have my certification. If you guys believe it or not, I can post it. Proof is there. If you guys really want, I'll even post the fucking. I'll post my certification on my website so you guys can see it. I ain't playing. Actually, you know what? Since I'm talking about business, I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna post it on it. So be on the lookout, guys, for my website. Look out on the website. You'll see on the bottom of the photos when you scroll by. You'll see my ordained minister photo. I'm gonna put it up. So, current life update, guys. Talking about my phone. My phone's all fuckity fucked, and dead spots up and down the screen. Got a crack fucking wider than my fucking grandma's butt cheeks. How do I know about my grandma's booty cheeks? Your uncle told me. Anyways, yeah, no. So my phone's fucked, guys, and no, life's been great. Life's been really busy. Been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Still working on my Extron certification, guys, for the AV certification. So then I can hop back to doing my ACO, guys, because I have stopped doing one thing to do the other. And there's only so much time and so much space and just so much you can do as an individual, you know, especially when you have your main job, then you're studying, but then you're running your second job as a podcast producer, uh, publisher. Yeah, I mean, I do the whole shebang. I publish, I edit, which I don't edit actually because it's all unedited. So I publish, I do the whole typing. I do the whole 9 yards, except when it comes to the Instagram, which is actually ran by my brother. That's the one thing I don't do. So besides that, I pretty much run it all. But current life update, everything's going Gucci, guys. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to collaborating with you guys. I really, really want to do more episodes where I have more folks on. Cause I missed it. You know, I had the opportunity to have my siblings on there, my sister's boyfriend, which was it was a privilege, and also have my love bug on there. You know, I and my brother Johnny. You know, like I really want to have more folks on there, and so don't be afraid to reach out and hop on the episode with me. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put a camera in your face. I'll make this super comfortable, guys. The experience is gonna be like just like you and I are just having a conversation. I'll even make it to the point where you forget that you have a mic on. Trust me when I say I can make that happen. It took a lot of work for me to get to this point, to be able to talk into the mic without stuttering, without or trying to like hold my breath because of trying to like learn how to talk. But it's work over time. And I listen to my audio tapes from time to time from my very first couple pilot episodes that I have. I have them saved in the bank. So one day, I will release those pilot episodes and you guys can hear how I sounded. I sound like booty, but it is what it is. We all start somewhere, and if we're afraid of criticism, it is what it is. Everybody's going to have something to say. Keep your buck 98, you can keep your 2 cents if you choose to. But rolling forward, should I get the iPhone 15 or the 16, guys? Because at this fucking point, I mean, I can hold off a couple more weeks for the iPhone 16 to come out. And I'm looking at like the Pro Max. I don't know. I just need the bigger screen. Or necessarily, I guess I don't. But I do like the fact of having a bigger screen. It is pretty cool. Especially when I can turn it sideways and watch my YouTube videos on the widescreen. That's really it. Or it comes in handy when I'm trying to text, because I can't even text no more on this fucked up screen. So, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do, guys. So, a big apology for the folks that call me and I don't answer first time. It's because my screen doesn't fucking work. Sorry. But I'm working on it. And these are real struggle, guys. I mean, I run my whole show on my phone and the iPad as well now. So, which is dope. And one day, I'll start popping out the laptop, teaching myself how to do the editing, and I'll have an intro song for you guys. And yeah, no, it'll be fucking Gucci like flip-flop sandals. But iPhone 15 or 16. So I've been seeing mixed review, guys, on the 15 and the 16. For me, I mean, I got the iPhone 11, so I guess anything above that is a fucking blessing. I mean, I heard that the iPhone 16 has like a few upgrades, like thermal cooling, like thermal paste cooling, something like that. So it makes it cooler. I don't know. This phone doesn't overheat. Upgraded camera, upgraded A17 chip. The list goes on. I mean, I'm not a tech reviewer, so I'm not gonna give you guys all the full details because I don't. But I don't know. I'm still kind of debating 15 or 16. It is what it is. It's not like, when the 16 comes out, the 15 is going to be cheaper, guys. And fuck no, it's still going to be the same price. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe, fall backwards and get a 14. I don't know. It ain't going to hurt me. But I do deserve to have something nice. Why not? We all do. We all deserve to have something nice. So I'm saving up my De Janeiro for that. Now, want to talk about the Fox Karambit knife reviews. So big shout out and big thank you to foxknives.com for sending me my 597 dart that I ordered, paid for fully. Actually, it was on sale. It was on sale, guys, and I used the code back for more, which gave me an additional 15% off or something like that. And so I got the knife for about $175 after shipping and this package protection plan and everything. So I mean, usually the knife comes out like two something. Is it worth it? I think so, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit with you guys. So the 597 dart is a straight blade, Emerson wave blade, karambit knife. Not karambit, actually, just a knife. So the reason with this one is it's not spring loaded. It's just a blade, and it opens with the little hook, the Emerson wave technology on there that you can hook it to your pants, and it deploys in the blink of an eye. The blink of an eye, you have your finger through the ring hole, and you just deploy it. It is about, I think it's about 2.87 inches or something like that. It's smaller than 3 inches. Only reason so it's legal in all 50 states. You can carry it. And for the big boys out there, for all my military, for all my paramedics, for all my EMTs, paramedics, same thing. For all my EMTs, for all my police folks, all my securities, are all the folks that just travel from day to day basis for an EDC carry. I highly recommend you head on over to foxknives.com and check out the plenty of different options. You got the 597, which I recommend. 597 dart if you like the straight blade. Phenomenal blade, super sharp out of the box. I love it. I would recommend. But I also am a proud owner of the 599 karambit knife. Now, that thing is curved 3 inches. It's a curved blade. And I'll never forget the first day I got that bad boy. It's actually my first knife. And I got that knife due to the reason for self-defense, guys. So, rolling backwards to story time. So, story time on the situation that really did fucking happen to me, guys. And I might have talked about it on an episode before or not, but I'm going to reiterate it anyways. So, story is, I'm in downtown San Diego one day doing work for this specific building that I'm not gonna name, but it was right across the road from the convention center. So that's all I can really say. And anywho, so I'm out there with my coworker, um, Mikey. So we'll coworker Mikey, right? Let's say name is Mikey. So Mikey was with me. So me and Mikey are working, and we're chit chatting. We're just having a conversation, A and B, and there are homeless folks around. And I treat all the homeless folks with respect. I tell them good morning. I look them in the eyes and I tell them good morning because they're folks. We're all folks. I get it. We struggle and sometimes we're struggling with our inner demons. I understand that. I get it. So me and Mike are talking about a situation, about a story about one of my buddies that accidentally got hit in the head with a crowbar and was paralyzed on the half side of his face. So he was a little slower on that side, and it just sucked seeing him respond a little slower, and it was tragic for me because seeing your buddy that was doing perfectly fine, and then life wasn't the same for him afterwards. It sucks. So me and Mike are discussing about that, and homeless man over there, let's just call him Bozo. So Bozo over there apparently thinks we're conversating about him, right? So he comes up to us as we're working out there. I'm trying to fix some cameras that somebody caught on fire with some trash and melted the lines. So I was out there to replace it. So as I'm out there trying to work, right, you got to be mindful of having your tools out in the open. Because if you're not fucking mindful of it, somebody can come by, grab one of your tools, and then poke somebody, and then you're kind of held responsible and liable for that situation, which is a fucking shit show. So, to avoid all that, you just keep a fucking close eye on your tools. Have somebody on tool uh, what is it? What did you call it? Gear watch? Yeah, fucking gear watch. So anywho, so me and Mike are chit chatting about that conversation about my buddy and the crowbar situation. But anywho, real story. So Bozo thinks we're talking about him. He goes, "Hey man, hey, I don't appreciate that you talking about me like that." And I said, "Excuse me, sir. Good morning, by the way. And I do apologize if you think I'm talking about you, but it has nothing to do with you, sir. It's actually about a friend of mine in the Marine Corps that took a crowbar to the head. I explained him the situation. He's like, well, it's not funny to talk about slow people like that. And I was like, okay, well, then I started getting kind of like, like, what? Red flag. Like, what the fuck talking about slow people? What are you? I'm slow. Dude, I joined the Corps. Like, what are you want to talk about slow? You're talking to one. Buddy, you fuck ass. But anyways, so this stupid ass starts to like get all like worked up, and I that's when I knew he wasn't right in the head. So I was like, "Fuck, great." So I noticed he starts looking at the tool bag, and Mikey had a fucking long Milwaukee screwdriver. I'm talking about like the super long one, flathead too. And I remember, I told the man, I said, "I'm sorry, sir, but you need to go away from us. You need to leave us alone." And so he kind of like said some words under his fucking breath, and then he started circling around us like a predator, like a lion would around gazelle, just circling around, circling around. And so I'm watching him, and I told Mikey, I say, you need to climb up there to where the cameras are. I'm gonna kick the ladder down if anything happens, so he doesn't try to climb up there and hurt you. I'll do whatever I gotta do. So I stood on business, right? And so the man came back again, and this time he comes up, he goes, "Hey man, it's not cool to talk about retarded people like that." And before you guys jumped the gun and said, "Oh, he said the R word," he said this. Okay? And I said, "Sir, I would never disrespect anybody like that. No, I'm not talking about nobody slow. I'm not even talking about you, sir, at all. It has nothing to do with it. You need to A and B, C your way out of this conversation." Well, I don't know what I guess he took that as we're gonna fucking fight. This motherfucker snatches Mikey's long Milwaukee flathead screwdriver, right? And he squares off with me. And at that moment, well, Geo motherfucking bonds at the age of, I don't know, 20. Like I must have been like late 21, almost 22. And all I had in my back pocket was some tight fucking jeans, uh, a belt, and some snips. And for all folks that wonder what snips are, they're like scissors. They're electrician scissors to cut wire or strip wire, but we call them snips in the field, in the low voltage field. So I had a pair of snips in my back pocket, and so I get in a little stance where I can lunge forward if I needed to, or but I had my hand in my ass, not in my asshole, in my ass pocket, ready to, if I had to pull my snips out, I'm gonna fucking fling him forward like Batman up in his ass or in his eyes, whatever lands first. Anywho, um, so I warned him. I said, "Sir, you don't want to do this." So he squares off with me, and I'm like, "Fuck me, like this is real." So I kicked the ladder down from where Mikey was, and I told Mikey, I said, "Call 911 right now. This is about to get ugly." And I told the man, I said, "Sir, you don't want to do this. Like, don't do this. This is not okay. You need to leave. You need to drop the tool. You need to go about your day. I do not want to hurt you. I do not want to, like, I'm going to have to do what I got to do to protect me and my coworker." So he kind of like lunged forward, and I lunged forward too, 'cause I stood my fucking ground. So I started like getting louder with him, and he like fucking threw the screwdriver and ran off. Well, anyways, from that day on, I knew that I needed to have my EDC on me, my everyday carry. And I'm not saying for you folks to carry a knife on you just because you're in a fear of a situation, but I was put in a situation where if I needed that knife to protect myself and I didn't have it, which I did not, I was shit out of luck. So I had to pray that I can combat with a fucking pair of scissors in my back pocket, guys. And so from that day on, I've had a few different blades. Until one day, my homie, shout out to Tristan from my old company, He had one in his pocket. He had a little knife with a ring sticking out. I was wondering what that was, and then when he pulled it out real quick and it deployed so fast, I thought it was the fucking sickest shit ever. I said, dude, this is sick. You need to teach me about this. He's like, oh, dude, it's like the Fox Karambit. I was like, what? And I was like, how did it open? Is it spring loaded? And I was checking out the knife, reviewing it. No spring, no nothing. It's just a fucking blade with a little hook, the Emerson wave hook. And I was fascinated. I told myself, I was like, when I get the money, I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna buy one. So for a while, I was carrying a Smith and Wesson karambit knife with a. It came with the sheath and everything, and I even had a belt clip on it, so I can conceal carry it with me. And I mean, it's a big fucking blade. Not gonna lie. So it does, it'll scare somebody. But carrying it was a little too bulky, and I needed to be more sleek and on the go. So that's when I moved with the 599 Fox Karambit, and loved it ever since. I've been having it ever since. I've had it for a few years, and I've used it numerous times to open boxes, to cut string. Never actually, thank God, had to use it for self-defense like that. Thank the Lord. And I hope that I never really have to. But if the day comes, DART will fucking send a FART to you. A fucking fart. It'll make you shit yourself, boy. Small and mighty, but that thing is dark, and you won't see it how fast it comes out. By the time you see the knife deploy, your mind doesn't register it as fast, which is nice. But it's an EDC. It's for self protection. Designed by Navy SEALs. Like I highly recommend it, folks. And for all the folks that are in the military, EMT, or fire department, or security, or whatever that requires you to be on high alert, or even for work, you're traveling from job site to job site and you're in an unknown area, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all I gotta say. I know they say don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but it's better to have that than fucking nothing at all, right? So to each their own. And so guys, gals, dogs, homies, homeboys, homegirls, homie hoppers. Alrighty, so listen, guys. I know I've talked about it in the past, making flyers and posting them around the city, and be on the lookout for that. And the first design was cool. I made it happen, but as I working and learning how to make better things, and shout out to Brown Brand Crowded for helping me make the QR code as well. Didn't do it all by myself, but the process behind it was really dope. It works. So with the QR code, you scan it. You'll see it around around a couple towns like Vista and Oceanside, and I'll talk about that in a second. But you scan the QR code, and it takes you to my website. And on the website, it'll talk about exactly what I talk about, what I am about, and if you scroll down, it'll say what platforms I'm on, such as like Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, which I don't have the link on there, so I'm sorry guys, but I have iHeartRadio and YouTube on there. And if I was able to put more tabs, I would, to show you guys that I'm on a couple little other platforms. But be on the lookout for the website. Be on the lookout for the QR code. If you guys want to have a little fun game, you can do like an Easter egg hunt, QR code hunt. So I did put a QR code by the Raising Cane's in Vista. If you guys know where that location is, the Raising Cane's in Vista, close to the same, they share the same parking lot with Staples. There's a QR code there. And then there is one in the middle of Vista on the backside, between Vista and Oceanside, at a 7-Eleven there at the stop sign. There's an intersection where there's a McDonald's, if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's one right there. There's two actually. And there's a few in Oceanside. I posted some at the beach, so be on the lookout for seeing those QR codes at the beach. Hopefully they're still there. Maybe not. Maybe there's some at the Soapy Joe's location in Oceanside, so be on the lookout for those. But new QR codes, they're square, black code, like it's pretty sick. Hope you like them, guys. and make sure you scan them. So it's like a little hunt, you be on the lookout. You might see one somewhere else unexpectedly. And yeah, I want to give you guys an update on my Temu Rod E, my Temu Rottweiler. How much I love my Oso. He's doing great, guys. 9 months. He's 9 months. Strong little fellow. He loves car rides. Loves to bark at himself in the mirror. He's definitely got a personality of his own. But I love the little dude. And just wanted to share that with you guys as you guys get to see him grow up. So, I want to talk about Weed Maps commercial. So, here we go, guys. Now, before I fall into this category, I want to let all my viewers and followers know that I am not promoting cannabis. I'm not telling you to go smoke it. I'm not telling you to go do it. Never. So don't be coming to me saying that I, Giovanni, said that you should go do this. That you should remember. No. Calm the fuck down. I'm just here to give you guys an honest review, honest opinions on what I do. And I chose to do cannabis in my life because A, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. And it got me off a lot. It actually helped me and it changed my life for the better. And some of y'all just don't understand that, and it's okay. It's okay. So rolling forward, Weed Maps. If you guys are ever in a new area, want to look at a new dispensary like cough Walgreens Vista, or Off the Charts, or other honorable mentions like March and Ash, look them up on Weed Maps. And if you don't know where to find Weed Maps, you can go on the internet, or even better, guys, go on your Google Play, Google App Store, or the Apple App Store, and download WEED Weed Maps, and you guys will thank me. It'll show you the map of where you're at. It'll show you all the safe locations. It'll show you deliveries, storefronts, different hours. If you're looking for a specific something or just to have a fucking great time, check it out. Weed Maps. Now, like I said, guys, I'm gonna do a little special commercial for Walgreens Vista, non-paid advertisement. So if you guys are in the area for a great service, great faces with great smiles, and just you feel the atmosphere, you walk in, you feel great. It's nice. It's nice. You're greeted with respect. Where you're not feeling like you're pressured to just pick something because you got folks waiting behind you, or you want to try something new. These folks actually take the time. The staff here actually take the time to help you out. They actually take the time to give you a new recommendation. They actually care, which that's what I truly love about Walgreens Vista. Is the folks of how they treat you and everything. It's just great fucking customer service, guys. So much respect. So if you guys are ever in the area and want to look at a new dispensary, check out Walgreens Vista Dispensary. Great shop. First time patient is 40% off. Returning is 30% off if you show your Weed Maps. If not, it is included in the store as well. And if you guys head over there, let them know that Around the Loop podcast, aka Geo, or Weed Maps sent you, which you found me because of Weed Maps of my show. Just say my show sent you guys. And since talked about Walgreens on this show, special shout out to the bud tender for putting me on a new game. Something that I wanted to review for you guys. It's new for me, new for you guys. So it's called Up Cannabis. And Up Cannabis is a brand that you can find at a store brand, Walgreens dispensary, like store brand. You can find them at Jungle Boys too, or something like that in San Diego, but mainly Walgreens dispensary. And Up Cannabis, they have cartridges, 510 threaded cartridges. They have pods. They have edibles. They have flour. They have it all. So for me, I got the pods, which is kind of similar to plug and play. I'm not saying they are plug and play, but they are pretty close to it. Pretty fucking close. And honestly, guys, if you are in for, trying something new, for all the new beginners or all the folks that just want to try something new, subtle, it's really smooth. It pulls really smooth. try the up cannabis. For me, I got the pod and the battery. Got a black battery and two pods. Two pods, guys. Tangerine Dream and Pink Acai. And let me tell you guys about the Tangerine Dream. You know what? Since I'm already on it, let me hit this shit live. Great. Just tastes like tangerines, guys. Super smooth pull. I love the settings on this battery. It has a preheat setting. If you double click it, it'll preheat. It's got 3 different settings, 3 different temperatures you can change. Honestly, guys, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna give these a solid 9 out of 10. And reason why I give them a 9 out of 10 is because I just gotta try out the other products so then I can fulfill that 10 out of 10, guys. I'll let you guys know. But if you guys are in for something new, just want to try something new and budget friendly, check out Up Cannabis from Walgreens. The Pink Acai was a hybrid, and the Tangerine Dream was a sativa, guys. But it's really good. You heard it from me. I recommend it, and those are the strains of the week as well. Now, a huge shout out and big thank you to the Mexico Cafe and Temecula, guys. Thank you for yesterday for singing happy birthday to my father. I had the opportunity to take my parents out to you guys, to your guys' location out there to the Mexico Cafe. And if you guys are, all my folks, all my listeners want to check out something new, and if it's out of your area, it's worth the drive. Head out to Temecula off of Red Hawk or Pachanga. It's right off of where the Pachanga Casino is, guys. But great restaurant, and every Sunday they do a brunch from 9 a.m. and you'll see why I'm laughing. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's only for a few hours, guys. But it's better that you come there at 9 a.m. Just everything's fresh, everything's right there, first of the first. So this Sunday, I had the blessing to take my parents with my love bug. It was a great fucking time. And I thought that they opened up at like 8:30 or something like that. Was I wrong? Mm-mm. They didn't open until 9. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? We're gonna have to go get some coffee or something. So we went to go get some coffee up the street at Starbucks. Shout out to Starbucks. They're back with the pumpkin spice stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, pumpkin spice season. Here we go. Pumpkin spice, or ain't it nice? So, but back to the Mexican cafe review. Phenomenal food. It was great. It's a buffet style. The price is worth it for all the folks that are wondering. It's $50, almost roughly $50 a pop. So save your money up. It is worth it to treat yourself out for that one time, or to treat your family out for that one time. Fresh tortillas, fresh food, just all fresh. And I really enjoyed it. And great service. Definitely recommend it, guys. Take the chance to go check it out. And they definitely came out and sang happy birthday to my dad, called him Pepe. So hell yeah. Shout out to happy birthday to Pepe over there. But great restaurant. And they're also a restaurant through Monday through Friday as well. Monday through Saturday. Regular restaurant. So check them out. And if they ask how you guys found out about them, let them know Around the Loop sent you. So, as we're getting to the end of the episode, guys, I know this one's a little longer than all the other episodes, but that's because it's just been a minute since I've, been on here. So I gotta give you guys something good. So, songs of the week, and the links are in the description. But we got 1982 by the Mexican OT. Now, I'm in the 1982. That's a great fucking song. Check it out. I can't play it because I'm not trying to get hit with that copyright or smacked harder than the fucking smack contest. But also, if you want something that's a little more different, check out The Largest by Big X The Plug. Also, link in the description. Great song. But for all my folks out in the 90s, that you want some good fucking, want to relive that good song, well, say no more. Do I have a song for y'all? Now, Candy Rain, Soul for Real. The link's in the description. Do you ever dream of... Yeah. Candy coated raindrops. I'm not a singer. So, anyways, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Be jamming out to that song. Bump that shit out hard in the morning. But thank you guys for this episode. Thank you guys for all the support. We just broke over 900 views, guys. Thank you so much. Round of applause to me. Round of applause to all you guys for the support, for all my folks all over the world, for the folks in Moscow, for the folks in Belgium, for the folks in Germany, for my folks in London, for my folks in the UK, for my folks in Mexico, for my folks from the East Coast to the West Coast, in the Midwest as well. I didn't forget about y'all. You guys are very special as well. For all my supporters out there, thank you guys for all the love. It's really great to see the numbers grow and just to grow it all in one. You know, one day maybe I'll be coming to your city. I'll be coming out there on tour. Who knows? And nothing is what was that last episode? Anything is possible, nothing is impossible. So I stand on business by that. So thank you guys for listening to this episode of Around the Loop. Happy Monday. I wish you guys a happy week. Wish you nothing but the best. Keep your head up and remember, you are important. And keep striving for the best.